This bottle's been here since at least last year. Here's a video proof of me drinking from it. Gross.
Silvertip and G3 attempt 2, July 3rd, 2025. Just parked here at the trailhead. With my buddy Yugen. He's over there getting ready. It's a little bit of a rainy day today, but can't let the weather stop us. Hopefully it clears up this afternoon. Just gonna head down to the creek. Don't have the quad with me this year. Gonna walk down there to the creek, cross the creek, head in. Moon Creek. Hit Silvertip. First off. Just a bog walk, man. Sloppy, wet bog walk. Not as sketchy as on the quad, because you get stuck in this stuff on the quad. At least here you're going to get wet to your knees walking through it. Slosh, slosh. Yeah, good stuff. Keeps the feet cool. It's the last little ridge there. Down to the creek. Sweet. Here we are just inside the park boundary, going up Moon Creek. A little bit of cloud in around the mountains there, but it's so far a nice day. 20 after 11, 2 hours out. Across the creek again for about the 6th time. Not too bad here. It's probably mid calf, I guess. Of course, we pick the shallow spots if we can, but it's cold. Oh yeah. Off we go into the abyss. Okay, we're making our way in here. A little bit of hail coming down every now and then, but not too bad. See all them cracked off trees in there from 2 years back? We had a pretty heavy snowfall in June. Cracked off a pile of trees. Remember back to my G6 trip, we had lots of down trees in there. We're almost into the horse camp here now. Soon have to veer off to the right and around this knob here. Get up into the country. Just about 3 hours in right now. We're making really good time. Of course, once we start uphill, that'll slow down. I'm pretty sure. Just got into the first horse camp. And we're gonna veer off up that way somewhere to the right. Just stop here now and grab a little snack. And then we'll make tracks. We've done pretty good. 3 hours and 10 minutes into here from the truck too. That's awesome. Made very good time. We're heading up in there somewhere. Up that way. And the sun is coming out again, kind of. We're getting up there now. It's been raining on and off, and hail on and off, and wet willows since we left camp last time I checked in. Now we're getting into some interesting country here. Yeah, this is what it's all about. Hopefully we'll dry out. My pants are pretty soaked coming through that willows and shit. Let's get a Little look around here. Yeah. Woo! Go up this creek bed here, kind of and around the right. That peak on the right. And then we'll work our way up into the bowl there. That's the plan. Beauty, man. Beautiful. So it's only just after 2 in the day. We're hoping to crash this out and get to Jake's camp over by G3 by dark. So it hasn't been too bad of a trek up here so far. It's been pretty steady, but we haven't hit no major uphills yet, so we'll see how it goes. If we want fire, we got to get to Jake's camp later to warm up and dry out. Part way over to this drainage here. We got to go over to the right, up and around that. But now we're in the middle of a snowstorm, July 3rd, 2:30 in the afternoon, and it's snowing. Man, you gotta love the mountains. This is what it looks like looking back halfway up Crescent Pass. And this is where we're going. Up and around there. Kind of to the right a bit. More right than left. The snow squall stopped. The wind is still blowing, but the pents are half dried out, or better. The willows are not as wet up here, and they're a lot smaller, so they only come up to your knees, not up to your waist. Okay, we're up here somewhere. Turn that way. That's the pass we came back through back there. It's pretty rough going, but side hilling it on all this shale, but it is what it is. We're having a blast. At least the snow stopped. The sun is out. Everything dried out now except for my feet and my balls. There, so we're just going to go around here, dip down into that bowl, right up that drainage. Easy, huh? Easy peasy. 2 more days, we should be there. Sweet. So we just dropped our bags here in this pass, which we're going to have to pass back through by this patch of snow. We're making our way down here into the drainage. We just got some water and some snacks with us. The phones and the GoPro and the stamp, of course, so we can get a stamp up there, or I can. Yugen already got his. So off we go. It's only a little 3K jaunt. Yeah? Sweet. We just cut off some time. We would have had to go all the way down there. Saw this little drainage there and we figured we could get down this way. So he says it looks like it's passable. Perfect. I'll catch up to you up there somewhere. Epic, man. This is epic. This is what it looks like from down in the bowl. Summit's up here. Our bags are left up there. Lots of marmots running around here in the meadows. They're a little far for me to catch on video, but I see 3 or 4 there. Getting up into this scree slope here now. It's the last push. 300 meters to the top of the ridge. Don't let it fool you. It's pretty steep. Don't have much gas left in the tank. Long hike in. Lots of the windfalls in the woods. Wet. Snow. Wind. Cleared off nice now though. A little bit of wind there. It'll probably be windy on top, but when we get down there. Yeah. That's the way back out there. Down, around, and up over. You can't see it there now, it's behind this ridge. That's where we're headed. And it's not too far up that saddle there, and then you'll see the cairn box apparently. Okay, let's get her done. If you're wondering how long it takes to get from where we dropped our bags down, around, and up to here, the answer is 1 hour. And we're climbing. Freaking climbing. 1 hour now. I hope to say within a half an hour we'll be at the cairn box. Well, we're almost to the top. Some weather pushing in over there, as you can maybe see. Hopefully it goes that way, but the wind is right in our face, so I think it's gonna come hit us. It's out this side and it's all the way up that way, so I think it's gonna, hopefully it's just like a snow squall we had earlier and it'll pass by. We can get up to the top, get our stamp, and start working our way back down. We're almost there now. Almost there. I said that the last 3 times, but you know, we're almost there. It's the top of the ridge. Oh, I'm happy to see that. But the job ain't done yet. We gotta go up there. Woo! Yeah. Ah. Gotta lie down here and have a nap. Oh my gosh. And just like that, it cleared off again. Snow squall gone in that way. I think the top of that ridge up there. That's the cairn box. I hope that's the cairn box. Whoo, Nelly. Sweet salvation. Sorry for the wind. I can't help that shit. Silvertip. Yeah. Oh my god. Ah. Panoramic view. Yeah, baby. On the descent now. Much better. 10-7. Even stopped here for a second. Wind's still up, but going down's a little easier. Although this tree and shale here is pretty loose under your feet. It gives away every now and then. Just gotta watch your footing. But it should be a lot quicker descent than the climb up was. We're on the ridge where we left our bags. Time now is 10-8. Pack's on again and we're moving. As far as I know, we gotta go down here on the end of this ridge, cut across this one over into this valley here, and head towards Jake's camp. That's the plan. I know you probably can't hear me because of the wind, but that's the plan, man. Over and out. Well, I guess I'll give you an update. Brekkie time. So something happened to the GoPro yesterday as we were coming through Jake's Pass. Anyway, we made it to camp 20 after 10, and here we are, set up, breakfast going on, a little fire again. We had a fire last night too. So the plan today is to head up to G3 over there somewhere. Over there actually, I think. You probably can't see it. And yeah, good bite to eat now. Oh, trip up my guy wire. Okay, so we just left camp. This is our summit for today. About 10k round trip, plus minus. This is the South Berlin River. Not too much water in that. Pretty easy going across that one, I think. We'll just camp back in here in these big woods. Keep on trucking. Okay, so we're up at the top of the bushwhack drainage walk, or whatever the hell you want to call it. And there's the open ground here to the ridge.
Hi, YouTube.
Huh? Yugen. And there's this green patch down in the valley. That's kind of down where we're camped, down there somewhere. Kind of off to the left a bit. It's a better day than yesterday. No snowstorms or rain yet. Knock on wood. Lots of mosquitoes though coming out. It's warming up. Hopefully we get up in the open country. It won't be too bad. Maybe a little breeze. Okay, check back soon. We're up in the beginning of the ridge. Here's the saddle just below us there. Ridge is up here. Woo! And all the way out that way. Not an easy trek today. After 36k yesterday, all the way from the truck in and summit Silvertip, back down out of the bowl of Silvertip, all the way to Jake's camp. Got there at 20 after 10 last night. Got a fire going, set up. Long day. Went to bed around midnight, 12:30ish. Top of this one here is the cairn box. You probably won't see it on the TV, but I can see it with my naked eye. Anyway, we got to go down this little dip and then up that one. Down that valley is the river by which we're camped. It's been a steady climb all the way up from the river, right up this drainage here and right up into that saddle I showed you earlier. Yeah. Good times.
A wee little rock scramble.
There it is, the last little push. Whew. Yeah. G3 in the books, or its new name, Mount Robert Guest, is it? Yeah. And there's where we were yesterday. That mountain with the two patches of snow. We were just to the left of the left patch of snow. That was the summit. And then all the way around that and down to the river. And that's where we started, out in this creek out here yesterday morning at 9 o'clock. It's now 1:45 on day 2. Just kicking ass and taking names.
So yesterday we hiked 8 clicks into that fucking creek there. Then we wrap around all this big rocky bullshit. Go up, that pass there. Go along the ridge to climb that, duck down into it, go up and over, and then came all the way down this and then camped there. Today we started there. We had to hike all the way around, and now we got to go all the way back up. And I don't want to. I really don't want to. I want a pizza. I want a steak. I want a beer. 5. It's an entirely different kind of stamp collecting when you're doing Passport to the Peaks.
Panel from G3. Pananse over here, Grande Cache way back in the valley. It's the Berlin River going out through there. Silvertip we were on yesterday. Camp is down in this valley. Just beautiful, man. We're headed over now to Crescent Pass, which is in between this little hill and that ridge there. Yesterday when my camera wouldn't work, we sidestepped across the middle of this ridge here. And over there's a saddle. That's where Jake's Pass is. Just past that. And we're going to try to get up this one, down and over into Moon Creek. So a slight change of plan. We didn't get all the way up in the pass where we expected. I was pretty bagged. So we stopped at the bottom of Crescent Pass. Found a spot here to set up our tents. We're going to crash early and try to get a good night's sleep. So we just camped back here a couple 100 meters in this level spot. Now we're into the drainage for this pass. You can see the pass there, top of it. We kind of got to go around and down. Beauty. Sun's coming up right in our eyes. Pretty much at the top of Crescent Pass here. You can't see the pass we came up through, but this green meadow down here, that's the top of Jake's Pass. When we came down, we stayed down at the bottom here. So we're doing pretty good, Roni. About an hour in. We're up here, so keep on trucking. Pass, Crescent Pass or Crescent Creek drops down into this side. I'll kind of skirt that to the left, get back down into, I think it's Moon Creek is called, or something like that. Couple of marmots there just to the left of Yugen. See lots of marmots there on this track. I don't know if you'll see them there. Just right here on this little hill. They don't move much. Oh, there they go. See lots of marmots. Working our way down Crescent Pass. About 4.5 km to go to get down to Moon Creek. Nice. Just got some water back there in the creek. Cruising. We're down the pass now. You can see this big rock face there in front of us. And there's one there. You probably can't see through the trees, but on the other side, same. We're getting closer. We're not there yet.
Just for you, Luke. You're welcome.
Yeah, we're clearing trail for you, Luke. Some of these deadfalls. So when you come out next time, you can thank us. There's still a few. We left a few for you, but there's less. Oh, you can see Yugen's up there clearing trees. Just for you, Luke.
Just for you, Luke. Love you, buddy.
So don't be an ass. You better appreciate this. You off planting trees and we're down here clearing them. Or he is. So this is Crescent Creek. We just came down between these two, all the way down this Crescent Creek drainage. Trail goes this way. Not too far from here is the Moon Creek. We can stop then and have a little break and hoof her back out Moon Creek to the truck. And here we are, just rolling into the first camp at the bottom of Crescent Creek. We're not going to stop here though, we're just going to go over here a couple 100 meters. There's another camp there. I'll just hold up there and have a little break. Yugen's just behind me. He was putting some trail tape up there, so next couple of people go in there, I'll be able to find the trail through the willows and stuff a little easier. Okay, so this is the work of beavers here. There's a pretty nice beaver dam here on part of the creek. There's the creek crossing just going into the other camp. You stop here and water up, grab a snack. About 12k about back to the truck. So another 21k day today on the creek. Yeah, kind of a flooded out old growth forest. It'll take time to take in the sights too. We made it to the park boundary. It looks like the sign might have washed away in the runoff during the winter, but yeah, we were way back in there somewhere. So we're about 8k to the truck now. Now I'm wishing we had to bring the quad. And of course, in true passport gold peak fashion, it's starting to rain again now. It was beauty up till now.
The nice thing about the Wilmore is it strategically places creek crossings for when your shit starts to dry out finally.
So, we're on the quad trail again. I don't know how far we're gone now. We're past a couple of big stretches of bog. The rain held up and only a few pecks there, so hopefully it stays until we get to the truck. Some thunder off in the distance, way off, but it's after moving on. We're just head down, ass up, get to the truck, get in the hint and get ourselves a feed. Well, here we are. It's just a few meters from the last river crossing. And we got, as you can probably see, hail, rain here the last little bit. The sun is shining. Thunder clapping off there to the side of us. Thunder and lightning. We've been in the rain for the last probably kilometer or so, but we started in the rain. We'll end in the rain and the hail. Once we cross the creek here, the truck is only maybe 100 meters up the hill. Man, that's pretty big hail too. Wow. Dang it. Anyway, this is probably going to be my last post. I will cap it up with 3 days just over 70 kilometers. It's wicked, wicked terrain, rugged terrain. I'll have to get Yugen there to figure out what our elevation gain was, but it was substantial. And we're done. Almost to the truck. Twenty after 4 in the afternoon. And I think we're going to hit the steakhouse in Hinton. Breaking the Rockies out.